Hey, so we've seen the drip drip of the Epstein files starts to come out. Photos with Donald Trump, Bill Clinton, and I'm thinking this is just the tip of the iceberg. This is not what Donald Trump have been fighting so hard to keep quiet. We're about to see, and this is just from the Epstein estate. We haven't started to get the documents from the DOJ as yet. I think we have a couple more days before we start getting all those. Don't be surprised if the president do something drastic, something that will grip the headlines. And this something might be life changing for a lot of people. We saw what he did when he released the JFK files, the MLK files, all these things instead of the Epstein files. And the people that they never gave up. First they said we're gonna release it when we get into office, and when they got into office, they said, here's the files to all those influencers. Then they said there's nothing there, there's nothing to see. And then we heard that it's a Democrat hoax. I don't think Jeffrey Epstein committed suicide. He was arrested under the Trump administration and jailed under the Trump administration. Matter of fact, he was picked up as soon as he landed in New York while Trump was president. He was the one person that Donald Trump was really worried about when he was running for president the first time. And Jeffrey, he kept his mouth closed. But then he started spending a lot of time with what's that dude's name that was in the Trump White House the first time? That crazy dude who was always dressing up in jackets and stuff like that. He started spending a lot of time with him. And Trump got scared. And you heard Mike Johnson came out and he said Trump turned on Epstein. Trump gave the FBI the information on Epstein. He ratted him out. How did he die? How did he die? Right? This man had information on foreign governments and the United States president. And he was out there walking around. In order for the president to feel more secure, he had to well, how do I say this? Jeffrey Epstein had to be gone. And under those circumstances, I don't trust any of it. Right? Now everything starts to come out. This president might start a war to avoid all this. He might start a nuclear war because this man that we voted for president twice, he is not sane. He's not a sane person. He's erratic. He'll do things without thinking about the consequences. This dude shoot now and ask questions later. And I think we need to be really, really careful of him right now. Right. He have people in his cabinet that will do whatever he asks just to hold on to power. That's why Pete Hegseth still have a job. That's why Cash Patel still have a job. That's why Pam Bundy still have a job. They all did things that would have gotten them fired under any other administration. Right? We might be heading for a civil fucking war because America is unstable. The world is moving away from us. The tariffs that he placed on our allies, because mostly on our allies, on NATO countries, he did it to destroy their economies. And what country he haven't put any tariff on? Russia. They have something on this man, and the sooner we find out what it is, the better things will be for us. Because Donald Trump in the White House spells doom for America.